Demians! Welcome back to my stream. I am LordOnoskelis and today we are back into I Wani Hug That Gator. I'm sorry if the music is a little bit low because again I literally don't want to actually have a copyright strike with this game. Again, I'm not sure if there is a copyright strike on this game. However, yeah. I don't want to take my risk because I already tried to do that same with the Snoot game and they actually, you know, they didn't give me a copyright strike, but they are muting all the stuff of my videos on YouTube. So yeah, that's why I want to avoid that. Because otherwise you're not gonna be able to hear my, you know, my beautiful voice. Yeah, it's a beautiful voice if you guys, you know, are having a really pleasant dream and then I appear and ruin it. So it's a beautiful like that. But anyway, today we are going to play I Wanna Hug That Gator again. It's been a while I didn't play this one because again the last time we played with Chris, well actually I played with Chris. But yeah, today she's not gonna be able to join us because she doesn't feel well. So yeah, that's the main reason why she's not with us tonight. So it's unfortunate. So I hope Chris is gonna feel really well for the next time we actually play this. So Chris, if you are watching this, I don't even think so, but if you for some miracle you're here watching this, yeah, get well soon. I'm very sure a lot of people actually are gonna appreciate having you here. But anyway, today it's only me. And yes, I know, I have a shit ton of lit text to actually read, so that's gonna mess up my entire throw, as you guys can probably know. You guys know me, so you guys know that this is gonna be painful for me. But I still commit. I still gonna commit. So anyway, let's continue where we left. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, we totally left where, you know, we went to the arcade. We learned that Bia was a Gundam fan, which I totally appreciated. I like when a girl is a Gundam fan. We all appreciate that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard to actually see a girl that is a Gundam fan, but yeah, it's like that. And also we knew why she's called Hot Wheels, which she is really good in fighting games. But anyway, let's proceed to the main story now. Alright, on the way out, Damien stops and breathes in deeply. You know, this was a lot of fun. Oh. Does your lover? Oh, she had okay, she's literally in the love machine right now. Okay, that was a really cool detail in there. Going on here together for the first time in a while. Thanks for taking us, Liz. Oh, is there a problem? Thanks to you guys too. Yeah, man, it was fun. We should do this again sometime. Is it just me or like you remember it? Even better. I know, I was a bit meh about the idea at first, but I admit it was worth it. I want to actually know. Oh, wait a minute. I want to see. Did it totally tells? Okay, give me a moment. I want to see. Oh no, it was just it was just the thing of the main. I thought that for an instant that it was going to show her the light of how much love she is having right now, and no, but no, it's stupid. I really hope they had that detail to actually being able to see us if she really is in love or not. But no, that red light that is in the fucking picture it stays like that. It doesn't change, which is stupid. Okay, biting the card, the argument picks up again. I'm just saying you should try to hiding pencils in its ears until they come out to the other side of its head. If anyone hurts him, I kill ya. She stares with razor intent back at Damien. Okay, let's not get to a fretty side over a plush animal. Olivia hugs her wretched thing tighter. So Inko, you want me to drop off your place? Oh, dang, yes please. Hadn't thought of that. I quickly send Liz the address to my house, which she puts into Google Maps. Buckle in, we head out of the parking lot and onto the main road. I really like how she's hugging that, that thing. A picture for the clips! Okay, now that I'm very sure I clip already that, so let's proceed then. Okay, let's see. Entering the freeway, we pass the city, now illuminated. The early fall sunset patches the car interior a warm orange, and as we make our way to find myself recalling all the spots Olivia had highlighted. I wanted to ask her again, just so I know for sure, but seeing her rest peacefully gave me pause. Well, I suppose I can ask her another time. Better to let sleeping gators lie. Wait, lay? Let her rest. She had fun, so she's tired, and that's all that matters. I know Leah mentioned that the place was updated, but I'd be lying to myself if I didn't say that it looks a bit too grimy. Just hope I don't get sick. You get sick, right? Yep, I got sick. I fucking knew it. That was the most cliche thing. I mean, it happens to Anon in Snoot Game when he was dropped to the stairs. I still want to actually finish that one with the guys. I already played the whole 4 endings. I cannot do it. I cannot do it on myself. I have to get the gang with me in order to win a play because they didn't play Snoot Game. So yeah, I have to literally try to planify that, the return of Snoot Game in this channel. I'm not sure if you guys already know this, but there is a certain place that is trying to do a remastered version of Snoot Game with voice acting, and I really wish these guys lucks. I really want to actually give them support, but again, I can't. The only thing that I can do is just keep going. Keep going. I want to play that one. Yeah. Let's just hope that these guys actually were able to actually give us a Snoot Game, the remastered version. It's called Snoot Game Anchor on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, so follow them. And let them know that I'm willing to actually make a voice of someone. Probably a taxi one. Probably the taxi guy. The taxi guy. That would be actually nice. Okay. Let's continue the fucking story. I've been completely out the whole weekend, sick like a dog. Most of a call at the arcade. At first it was just a slight headache and a stuffy nose. By Sunday I felt like my bones were made out of paper mache. I couldn't even go to school today. Man, this sucks. I should have ignored the signs. The European weather change isn't helping at all either, between the pollen and the chills. Worst part is, I'm falling out of the practice. I try on and off every hour to watch a drawing tutorial, but within minutes my consciousness overtaking the fog and retreat back to bed. At this rate, I'll never actually have the skill of people thought I had at the beginning of that contest. Between the sunlight obscuring clouds and my own bouts of unconsciousness, it feels like I've been sick for weeks instead of just days. I will ask my parents for some help. But they still had work, and the most help they could be was simply calling to school to let them know I was sick. Let's pretend that's how it sounds. I finished off the cup machine I made and got back to my noodles. The cup medicine, sorry. The only reason I'm even conscious right now is because I figured some soup will help with the splitting headaches. And I made sure the pantry is stocked full of cup ramen. I shoveled even more instant noodles into my mouth as I lie splayed on the couch, trying to watch whatever's on the TV. Eventually, I decided to set the salty goodness aside in favor of scrolling through the notifications on my cell phone. Of course, I got a few dozens from Damien. Bless his heart, he's giving me an early play-by-play of the school day. Got a few messages from Liz too. She's also filling me in the school day, albeit not nearly as often as Damien. He didn't even message me, and I feel oddly soothed as I read her well wishes. I suddenly get another notification, this time from Ben. It's a PDF of my homework followed soon after by a simple get well soon animated emoji. Aren't I popular? I don't think so. I'll be sure to thank them in person when I'm better. Another way of fussiness washes over me, so I pop a few flu meds and chase it down with another cup of lukewarm chicken pork. 3 days of being sick as a dog, and it's only occurring to me that I haven't seen any sign of. Huh? I thought I already got my grocery delivered today. Or was that yesterday? Whatever, I push myself upright on the couch, turn a sick bed. I'm caring for all the styrofoam noodle cups and plastic wrappers that fall onto my carpet. Wow, I really let things get out of hand. My head is spinning as I make the arduous 20-foot journey. I check off the pee hole and nothing is there. Or maybe it's a child. 3 Assy Scout cookies sounds awesome right now. One heart works 2 underloads, while I'm focusing on finding my wallet with the other. Damn, puffy sleeves, if they weren't so war. Sup, you're dead yet? Olivia? What are you doing here? In spite of my cheerful greeting, Olivia shifts side to side in her seat, and her knees stutter together. Mr. Elkan want me to give you the project worksheets for his classes? Damn it, sorry. She pulls her backpack from behind her chair and reaches in, drawing out a manila envelope and waving it in my face. My dizziness intensifies as my eyes attempt to track the rapidly moving object in front of them. Oh, the one about the Baroque? Thanks. I'm pretty sure Ben had just sent me those as a PDF. She nods and lets the packet go, my hands fumbling to catch it before it hits the floor. Without batting an eye, Olivia pushes past me, as if wandering into someone's house is an everyday occurrence for her. Come on, the project isn't gonna finish itself. Huh? She's already wheeling herself to my couch and set backpack on the coffee table. Yeah, figure you could use some help on it or... And backs at the mountain of junk I left. I think her nose crickles, hard to tell from so far away. Damn, Inko, you live like this? My head finally catch up with that transpired. Olivia is here now. Cool. What is in the sudden onset of vertigo? Guess I was standing upright for too long. I only managed to stay up as enough thanks to the support of a wall. What? Just how sick are you? Pretty sick. The disgust that was on her face is wiped away as she looks at me. Huh, I wonder why. Why is the floor coming at me? Yeah. I know that feelings. Trust me, when I was literally sick one day of my life, I passed out like that. And I was all on my own, and trust me, it was like a really weird moment because I had remembers of me watching at my mirror, and then the next time I was literally sitting on the floor with my back at the door of my bathroom, and I say, why am I here? Like, it was really fucking weird, and it was not really fucking fun. I gotta point that out. Passing out is not that fun as you actually think. And I was on my own, and I don't even know if I pass out like 5 minutes or even just a couple of seconds. I'm gonna assume that it was a couple of seconds because again, otherwise I was like literally trying to do something and didn't happen, so I gonna take that it was a couple of seconds. But yeah, passing out is not fun at all. Owie. After my proto tremble, Olivia had done her best to pull me up and get me to the couch. My robe did make it easy to drag me across the smooth floor of my house. Okay, forget the project. What project? Attaboy. That was actually nice. I can't tell if the dizziness is new or not. Olivia's already started picking at the trash mountain, moving what she can into the grocery bag. Watching her with my vision going fuzzy only intensifies the vertigo. I guess I should take more of my medicine. I grab a can of soda from the half-empty case on the table, along with a bottle of cough syrup. Psst. I open the can and bottle into the glass I've been using all the weekend, watching the delicious mixture slowly become my panacea. Giving the grass a good swirl of ensure the best final product, I grind and gulp down my chemical masterpiece. I don't get to finish the drink, however, as an olive green tail lands my midsection and makes me sit up the drink all over myself. The fuck are you doing? No wonder you've been sick as shit. What? I really don't like that this makes the medicine go down easier. Trust me, you don't want to actually drink medicine with a soda. That is not good. I mean, I never tried, but trust me, I know that a shit ton of sugar and that medicine is actually gonna make a fucking hole in your stomach. Just say, Inka, you've been drugging yourself with a fucking purple drink. I mean, yeah, it's purple and I drink it. Holy crap, how are you alive? The smell of my spat up drink irritates my nose, and I feel my stomach roil from both the impact and forced purging. I resist the urge to retch, feeling all my energy drain away. Ugh. I feel completely spent again. My vision swings and the world turns counterclockwise. I feel something on my head, and I'm thankful that something soft and warm and soothingly smooth maneuvers it back onto the couch. The blackness of my shut eyelines returns to the uprichtness, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, of the world, and the numbness a ground used to overtake my lips. Oh my, Inko, are you okay? Oh man, stay there. I figure. Olivia's voice is drowned out by a groaning drone of white noise. Once again, the colors from outside the window bleed and flood into my house. Yeah, he's having a trip! And I'm still without my rent money. Someone's in here still. They bent over something. Hey, you, what's going on? Okay, yeah. Inco's having a really good trip right now, and he's having the trip of his life. Wanna get a girl on the wheels. Hang on, I tried to help you out. So big hugs, I want you. Yeah, of course, this is gonna be like trippy for this poor guy. What's going on? Who is this? Where's Lucy? Where's my... Yeah. If I came from monkeys, then who does Coachella exist? I mean, I get the references. I get the references. This is obviously the name of the game. This one, Lucy. If you guys doesn't know, well, technically this is a little bit of a spoiler. So yeah, cover your ears if you don't want the spoiler. But the thing that Lucy, where's my dollar? I think it's a reference to Snoot Game, and that is, well, in Snoot Game, not in Goodbye What Can I Hide. In Goodbye What Can I Hide, Fang's name is Fatima, but in Snoot Game, Fang's real name is Lucy. So I think that's a reference for that. And then, well, I actually will know that Coach Sully is Little and Ape, so yeah, it's a thing. So I think because we are tripping, this choice doesn't matter on the story, I think. So I'm gonna take the Snoot Game reference in here. Don't say anything. You're completely incoherent. Incoherent. That's my name. Before I can say anything, my wings fade into the void. Yeah, I'm very sure that trip didn't last forever. Oh god. My head, where is it? I sit up and glaze around the room. Mom and Dad aren't back yet, even though it's 6 o'clock. Some business meeting, huh? Wait, no. What's that smell? Damn, something's cooking. Smells nice. Guess Mom is home. Wonder what the occasion is. Normally, it's just a reheated whatever. Put the couch pillows back the way my parents like them, and head onto the kitchen to see what's up. Whoa, Mom, that smells good. Shit, sorry. I didn't know you were still here. Oh man, I passed out on you, didn't I? The assignment. It's fine. You feeling any better? Oh, are they not around very often? Yeah, they're usually busy with work stuff. Both have busy but well-paying jobs. I'm fine, don't worry. If you say so. Olivia looks down at the slow cooker and fiddles with one of the deals. Actually, are you? Do you really not have anyone around? No aunts? Grandparents? Nothing? I shrug. Like, my man's gone and my dad's whole nother story, but at least he stuck me with the pains. Oh, sorry, that was Olivia. In that way, I guess you're worse than me somehow. The last part of Shispo. Hey! Hello! Juan Omega! Welcome to the stream! Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna put it right at the bat. Yo hablo español, así que no te preocupes. Yo te voy a entender. Así que háblame en inglés, ahora hablo en español, como vos quieras. And as always, I present myself. I am LordOnoskelis. So I hope you're having a really good day. If not, I'm gonna try to actually make it better for you. So don't worry about it. So how was your day? Let me know. Let me know how was your day if you want to. Okay, the last part she spoke was quieter. And with her downcast face, I can't help out but feel I wasn't meant to hear it. Well, yeah, you at least have me your folks, but I don't think it does much good comparing our situations. I just had to a better parent for my kid. Olivia flinches. I don't know why, though. Isn't that what everybody wants? Yeah, you plans to start a family? Yeah, of course. What about you? My dad really wants me to. He knows he's pretty far from ideal. He's told me before that he hopes I can make a family work like how he couldn't. It'd be nice, but I mean, it's probably not gonna happen. I think. What's your opinion about the I Wanna Have for the moment? I'm really enjoying it, and I'm trying to actually play it with my sister right now. She's not in here because she's feeling a little bit sick. But yeah, I mostly try to actually play it with her so we can have the experience of this game. So far I'm starting to really like it. It has really good animation. Well, I only saw one animation so far. Well, probably three. Yeah, I saw three animations. I see Inko, the introduction of Inko, the introduction of Ben, the introduction of Olivia. And I totally like it. It's really cool. And the story is a little bit more emotional that I actually like. Okay, thank you for the follow. Bueno, amiga. I hope you really like this game because I'm gonna try to actually finish it and playing it on Saturdays. On Thursdays, I also play other games. I play 3 hours because Thursdays are my day off. And Sundays, I play online games. Probably with some friends or some randoms. But yeah, that's the thing.
New follower detected.
Hey, Sir Rex1! Thank you for the follow! I appreciate that. And again, welcome, new minions. I am LordOnoskelis, a demon that came from a place to conquer this world by playing video games. And do not question the idea of my plan, please. Don't question the logic of it. I think I can. Well, after you collapsed, I panicked. I had to call Miss Payne to ask her what to do, if I should call emergency services. She said when this happens to Damien, she just makes him shepherd pie and waits for him to sleep it off. I had to root through to your fridge to find out you have a jack shit in terms of ingredients. And your appliance too. I thought a place as upscale as this will clearly have an air fryer. But all I could find was this slow cooker, so I threw the vegetables that hadn't expired into it with some stock. Shall be good for your sinews, at least. I barely remember something along those lines. I stepped closer to Olivia, peering into the glass window of the cooker. I didn't know we had half of whatever is in there. Really? Why would your parents buy this kind of stuff just to let it rot anyway in the fridge? My mom does like to cook, but she doesn't do it very often. I wish she could. She would. The gator snorts. You know, I'm only spoiling you because you're sick. It's not that. I just miss dinner, you know. Goodbye and good luck. Hug that gator. Okay. Have a good night, Juan Omega. And again, try to stay safe out there. And thank you for the follow. That's always appreciated. Sitting around the dining room table and talking to each other, we don't really do that anymore, except maybe on holidays. Olivia winces. No kidding. Sorry to pry. I can't help but sigh as I think about my lackluster relationship with mom and dad. It's alright anyway. I didn't take you for a culinary type, Olivia. The awkwardness of just standing and staring gets to me, so I choose to take a seat at our island table. Man, these chairs are surprisingly comfy. This is actually the first time the table was even used since we moved in. Thinking about it, Olivia is giving me a lot of fears now. Kinda wish mom would make dinner again, like before she got the promotion. Olivia comes to herself as she moves toward the fridge, pulling out the egg carton and scolding after checking it. How often do you get groceries, Cinco? I ordered some either. Actual groceries, not that junk. Oh. God, that's such a waste of money. Imagine if you could cook the food you like. I tried to, but my head starts to get a bit lighter. So now I can practically taste the salivating smell coming from the cooker. Is that why you're in home AC? That's another low hum from her as she considers something. I wanted to be ready when I had to have my place of my own. And it's actually relaxing. Just keeps my mind and my hands busy when I'm alone. Plus, it's either this or, bother Miss Payne all the time. The cooker pings, signaling the stew was finished. When Aya takes the lid off, a cloud of steam erupts with a rich aroma of cooked meat and vegetables. Can you grab some bowls? I'm guessing they are the sheep's above. I nod and get up, moving around the table to the shelf with all the bowls. Considering how you play a part where Inko is sick and the other person you play was with yeah, totally. That's what I call karma. I mean, I wanted to actually play this the next week if she actually feels better. But again, I've been literally putting away this game a lot, and a lot of people actually finish it, and I'm trying to not spoil it myself. Yeah, I had to actually do it. I told her, yo, Chris, if you want, we can stream tonight to play this. And she gave me, I let you know. When I actually before streaming, I'd say, hey Chris, you wanna actually play? No, I kinda sick, so sorry, I can't play. Okay, I'm gonna continue without you. Yeah, that's fine. And of course, here I am. So yeah, that's totally a karma. But I'm not sure it's karma, but it's literally a coincidence. Okay, I give a top a quick dust check, taking it back in and taking the two under it. Olivia already has the ladle ready, stirring the soup slowly. I set the bowls down next to her, and she ladles in servings for us. Okay, moneybags, back to the couch. You don't wanna eat at the table? I can't. What do... Oh. The island table doesn't really have space for her chair to fit underneath. Plus, I wanna join this with some quality entertainment. I figure we could watch something together on that big flat screen you got? That's okay, right? Sure. I carry both bowls back to the couch. The entire living room has been cleaned up. Man, I really need to make this up to Olivia somehow. Just watching something doesn't feel like a fair deal at all. Not only cooking, but even cleaning up after. I find a way to repay her. I set down our dinner on the coffee table. Before Olivia can say a thing, I place both hands on the corner of the couch and push. Didn't think it'd be so hard, but then again, I am still out of sorts. The space created, however, is enough for Olivia to walk to the front of the chair in. Olivia gives me an appreciative nod and then angles her chair in a way to let her use the tail and the couch armrest to pivot herself into it. Thanks. I give Olivia a small nod and a smile as I grab my spoon off the table. Leaning closer to the bowl, the comforting aroma of the soup wafts up my stuffy nose. First time I'm getting goosebumps that aren't caused by the cold flashes. I get a good spoonful of Olivia homemade remedy, making sure to get some meat and veggies as well. Still piping hot, I blow a bit of air on the spoon to cool it down. Pussy. What? Hey, the last thing I need with a fever is second-degree burns all over my tongue. Whatever you say. Once I feel that it's sufficiently cooled, I slurp up my first spoonful. My tired eyes close in bliss as the flavors wash over my taste buds, firing them all off like fireworks. To describe it as just being good would be a severe understatement. The stock is rich and healthy. The meat is well cooked. It could easily fall off the bone it came from. And the vegetables gave it a nice aromatic touch. All of it well seasoned and spiced. It's like I'm experiencing that scene from Compitoil. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm hoping that I am pronouncing it right. Compitoil. Okay, I get the joke. It was a little late, but I get the joke now that I actually see it. Sensing and seeing the different flavors moving and dance around in my mind. For a brief moment, I forgot all about my fever, and only felt the warm presence of the soup envelop me like a cozy blanket. Is it good? Like a record scratch, I'm taken out of my experience and brought back to earth by the baryonyx voice. I look to see Olivia giving me the questioning look, idly crunching and munching her soup. I also realized that I sunk into the couch, my arms to the side like a ragdoll's. Felt like my body was weighted from both my sickness and the soup. Guess I got lost in the bowl. Wow, Olivia, this soup is amazing. Olivia rolls her eyes at my enthusiastic compliment, but lets a tiny smile. It's nothing. I just threw shit together in a pot and call it food. Anyone could do that. Olivia looks away once again, cutting herself short. With a weak strength, I lift myself up from the couch gravitational pull to get better look at the giant skelly. I'm serious, this is the most delicious soup I ever had. Olivia moves her head back closer to me but still avoids my gaze, her smile a little weaker. Alright, I get it. Don't have to make it sound better than it is. It's just helping out your flu. I'm not saying it because of the flu. Honestly, you have a real talent for cooking. Olivia turns towards me, her smile still small but filled with honest joy. You really think so? I know. Even as the soothing warmth of Olivia's soup settles in, and managed to return her mixed smile with my own tired one. I know so. Her eyes start around for anything else to focus on, desperately trying to redirect her fluster. Ah, look at that! We made the green gator go pink! I'm not sure if that sounds bad. It's what it is. That's how I am actually looking at things. Okay, she shakes to the flush off and her face and check around for her back. Well, I get going. Going? So you were wanting to get... Oh, sorry, that's Minko. So you weren't wanting to get caught on your shows? Well... Remote is right there. Is the least I can do after your help today. What are you waiting to watch? She eyes the remote and the oversized screen on the wall. A few things, nothing in particular. I remember you asking last month for some recommendations, so I've been thinking of a few you might like, but if you're sick and all, I don't want to. Yeah, I'd love to see what you have. My parents probably won't be back to hug it for another few hours. If they come back tonight at all. So, it's pretty good time. You're really sure? Sure, I'm sure. Show me all about the deep cultural meaning of animated dinosaur folk cartoons. Oh my, you're lucky you're sick right now. Yep. Olivia takes the remote and flicks the TV on. After getting over the initial shock of the screen being taller than she is, she navigates to the streaming site and picks some colorful series I only seen passing. This one has a rough pilot, but it gets better a few episodes in, and the animation is top notch. She plays the first episode on an establishing fight scenes unravels while Olivia moves back by the couch with her. Then, to my surprise, she helps herself out of the chair and into the cushion next to me. I move my arm out of the way to make room. Oh, sorry, should we ask? Of course, you're welcome to sit. I know, but thanks. We focus back on the show. Well, I do. I'm just glancing my way after every joke and expensive shot to analyze my reaction. And when it's not for that eye forewarning that something bit cheesy was about to happen. Eventually the first episode closes, the heroes are ready to begin their journey for real in the following one. Is it JoJo? It would really sick if it was JoJo. I'm not sure. I know that Olivia is a Gundam fan, so I think they are watching Gundam. But knowing that their heroes on the next journey for real is gonna be on the next chapter, it reminds me a lot of things. So I think it's JoJo. I'm not sure why, but the first thing that I have that gets in my mind is JoJo. That's the thing. The gray scroll and Olivia swishes her hair aside with her fingertips. So, yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. What do you think? I like it, yeah. Really? Well, they got the whole season. Do you want to see more? Wait, did you say you wanted to catch up on your show? This is the pilot episode. She fumbles the remote in her hands and has to catch it in midair. Well, yeah. Just figure you should know what's going on so you're not lost, you know? But if you want to keep watching this, that's fun too. She quickly pushes the button to start the next episode without my response. Cute is all that runs through my mind at her attempts to cover for her small mistake. She's probably just refreshing her memory and... wonder why I thought cute fit. Well, it does. Hell, entering every time she glances over as if wouldn't enjoy the show. Sure, Mom and Dad aren't in any rush back. The characters on screen freeze. Oh shoot! Did my Wi-Fi go out again? I try to stand up, but a rudely heavy limb anchors my lap back down. Olivia's tail feels like a boulder across my legs, keeping me from standing. Olivia? I just paused it, Inko. Oh. There's a complicated expression on her face. Is it normal? Is what normal? She chews her lips slowly in consideration. Your parents, like, are they not really going to be back? I shrug. They're always busy with work. I feel a shifting next to me. Olivia's inched herself closer. Like, when I think about it, I barely see them at all. More shifting. I wonder sometimes. The tail shifts to my abdomen now. Does anyone even care? All the movement has stopped, as if reality itself has paused. Man, I must be more tired than I thought. I feel my head sway as my muscles ease into a putty. I'm sure they do. I look at Olivia, who is shoulder to shoulder with me now. I mean, that's kinda the same. Hmm? Olivia chews her lip and she considers her words. He's always busy too. The reason I live with my godparents is because Dad has to travel for work. So he doesn't. I stop myself as I see the faint wetness in Olivia's eyes. Sorry. Her eyes close and a sober sigh escapes her lips. No, it's fine. I get it, Inko. There's a silence hanging over us now. I copy after the sweet girl next to me, letting my eyes light close and sad breath loose. After some time, she breaks the silence with a soft and tender words. Of course your parents care. Just like that. Why else would she work so much? But what about me? I was just how pathetic that sounded. It's for you, you doof. How else could you afford all these nice things? Her words grow quieter as time goes on, and my body sinks into numbness again. Dad cares enough to work for my sake. Enough to talk my grandparents into letting me live with them. They didn't have to, and yet I'm bothering them. My mind connects the dots. Mr. Halford talked Randy and Sophie into it. Which is why I have to be able to live on my own as soon as I can. Cause if they don't want me there anymore, that's it for me. I recall just how happy they were to have Olivia rejoin the party. They wouldn't though. They love you like Damien and Beanie. She shakes the morose thoughts from her head, and then looks at me with serious moonshade eyes. Anyway, you should do the same for your parents and yourself. Okay, let me catch that. This is a really cool picture. I'm gonna point the fact this is wholesome as fuck. My world goes horizontal, and I find my head atop the comfiest pillow I ever felt. I nod, and the nod becomes a nuzzle into a sad pillow. Above me, Olivia yells. I try to turn and see what's wrong, but something falls atop my head and keeps it in place. Nothing. The soothingly cool something rubs across my head, drawing me further and further into respectful peace. Along with a gentle careness, a deep vibrato emanates from somewhere resonating in my tired mind. Okay. With a lulling touch and the tone in my eyelids grow heavy. By the time I woke up, Olivia's gone. Of course she's gonna be a goner. I check my phone for the time. I only realize it's 4 in the morning. I can't help but groan as I sit on the couch, but instead of feeling horrible like I had the past few days, I feel surprisingly well. There's no doubt that I have Olivia to thank. Well, I might even be able to go to school today. Wonder if any of that soap is left. She's probably left it in the fridge, right? I shuffle over to the appliance and open the door, allowing my eyes to adjust to the light. It only takes a second for me to spot the Tupperware container filled with a delicious meal. Nice I have to ask her for a recipe sometime. Thanks to Olivia's advice and cooking, I finally made my recovery and returned to school. And I'm glad to be back. I felt like I missed so much while I've been gone. So much I needed to catch up on. I mean, I did manage to finish all the assignments that Ben sent to me, but I fill out the loop with other things, like gossip about me. The men tried to give me a rundown of all during PE. I still in shock over how bad some of them got. Up to the cartel drug, running an FBI most wanted. I don't think that's even possible in just a week. The end of the class bell rings through the school, signaling that the start of lunch. As everyone in class is packing up their things, Mr. Alakan sits up. Alright everyone, make sure you complete the assignment by next class. You all have a wonderful rest of the day to now. Oh, and Nico. I stop at the mention of my name, as I throw on my backpack. Could you wait a moment? I have something I wish to speak to you about. Yeah, of course. Olivia looks back from the classroom entrance, waiting for me. Don't wait up on me. I'll meet you at the table with the others. With a shrug and a nod, Olivia wheels herself out the door and down the hall. Everyone else leaves the classroom until it's just Idakan and I. Please, have a seat. I take the seats closest to Idakan's desk, putting my backpack down as well. Mr. Idakan himself gets on his chair and walks around his desk leaning against me. So, I'll be quick about it. I got a job that needs doing. Up. You miss assignments and need to make up work, and I need some extra help with something. Something I think you'll be very interested in. Some good friends of mine are getting married in a few short days, and they hire me to be their photographer. Given the excellent learning experience, child labor, I thought of you. Me? Yes, if you want to, of course. I could always call in some associates to help me out, but I thought adding in some extra credit would sweeten the deal. What will we be doing? There's a broad smile in her face and distant look in his eyes. Well, you'll be my apprentice in this case. If you'll not only be helping set up and elaborate photos, you'll also be doing a lot of independent shots. You mean I've been taking my own pictures? Yep. In fact, you will be using my SLR and lenses for this, to keep all the shots uniform. The idea of finally getting to use something like Mr. Adakan's $1,000 cabin makes my head swim. So, what do you say? Interested? It certainly seems like a hefty task, even if Idakan will be there to help us. Then again, Idakan will be offering the job if didn't think I was capable of doing it. This will technically be my first official photography gig. And a wedding shot to boot? It sounds so daunting, yet enticing. I would love to. Alright, sounds like a deal. It's after school today. We can talk about it more later. For now, you should be getting along to lunch. Thank you, Mr. Elegant. I give the teacher a nod and grab my backpack. Just as I head to the door, my curiosity gets better of me. So, who's a lucky couple, if you don't mind me asking? The school nurse, actually. The husband-to-be is so a good friend of mine. Huh, neat. I make a mental note to give my well wishes to the nurse if I see her before the wedding. With that, I wave Mr. Elegant goodbye and head down to the hallway. Wait, Friday? But I was going to practice painting then. I already agreed to go. Even if I didn't, it's really real photography. It's not even a question which I should go to, but geez. It's like the universe is conspiring against me to never stop drawing stick figures. Okay, I get that. I finally met up with Olivia, who's waiting near to the entrance to the cafeteria. The gassy green girl is leaning over, a sore pot scratching her mouth, close as she eyes the passerbys. When she notices I move into her airspace, she perks up immediately. Seeing the transformation is surreal, and I chew up my cheek to keep from laughing as I watch her muscular tail wag happily. Finally, it took you long enough. Yeah, sorry, that took so long. You didn't have to wait for me, by the way. I can manage waiting if it means eating with you. I can feel a smile tug at my lips, just from hearing Olivia say that. What if I push your chair in? Using me as a battering ram through the crowd now, huh? Yeah, something like that. But only 'cause you ask. But give me your backpack. I use it as a shield. When I grab the handles, Olivia moves her tail up to grab my wrist like at the arcade. Alright? Catch! Yes, ma'am! Hey, that's right! That's actually really cool. I start marching through the crowd of unruly and famished teens clamoring for their daily meal. Olivia turns her head to me to say something. So, what happened with Adakan? You in trouble or something? Huh? Oh, nah. Adakan just had a proposition for some extra credit. Really? What is it? He wants me to join him in a wedding and help him out with Photoshop. Says he thinks it'll be a good learning experience. Well, that sounds pretty interesting. Do you take it? Yep. Could be a good way to hone in on what I know. Plus, that extra credit can help make up for the time that I was sick. You mean when you nearly overdoses on that cough syrup cocktail you made? Yeah, that. Wait! Huh? What? I didn't say anything. Cross the line here. The marionette chuckles to herself. I left her rolling my eyes, letting her claim victory in this exchange. By the time we got to our lunch, it's a simple matter of locating Damien and Liz by the telephone pole neck. For whatever reason, they had more sequestered table today, and when we arrive, it's pretty obvious why. Took you long, nah. Sorry, that's again. Grace is the one that actually makes the female character, so it's of course my female characters is gonna sound alike. So yeah. I expected more from Olivia. Something more graphic. Instead, Olivia rolls herself to the rest of the way, thinking her design spot at the head of the table. I try to spot a gentle her, all while keeping a wary eye on the pink Parasaurolophus. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It seems like Mia's rage against me has simmered down over time, but that air of uncertainty and uneasiness still wavered around her. The best I can do is act friendly. Hey Mia, is there something you need? Need? Huh, nah, just here to catch up with my good pal here. With the red skeleton menace turns towards Olivia, her own eyes remain locked on her soggy chicken she's eating mechanically. Oh, menacing. Sorry, I didn't read that out. I thought you were asking Liz for her homework, though. That too. Ah, right. Here, guys. A pair of soda cans are rolled down the table, and I thank Raptor Christ I'm able to catch both before they ram into the tray questionable lunch meat. You guys were taking a while, so I grabbed the drinks today. No, you didn't. Mia gave those to you. Well, she did it because I thought about doing it. She's trying to bribe you from the math answers I have you with early. Lizzie, I can't believe you would imply something like that about me. But it's true. Hey, free soda is free soda, man. At any rate, real reason I'm here is... Say, Olivia, you leave your phone at home or something? People's trying to contact you all day. Oh. Olivia pulls her phone out from her jacket pocket. I catch a glimpse out of her wallpaper, a comical portrait of guts that she probably doodled. Yeah, I ran out of service for the month. What the hell? You don't go proper monthly plan? I got more important things to be doing than this, you know? If they want to see Olivia so bad, why send you and not just show up themselves? Shut it! What's important for all this anyways? Who do you think? Ben. Ben wants to talk to Olivia. Why is he wants to talk to Olivia? Is this 20 freaking questions? How the hell should I know what's really going on between my boyfriend and Hot Wheels here? All that matters to me is if Olivia here gonna fix it or not. I think about it. Whatever. I'm out of here. Smell ya later, Gator. Mia storms off, leaving Olivia looking very sore. Things alright with Ben? Olivia rests her arms on the table and slumps her head in. I don't want to talk about it. Where'd her bright mood from before go? Well, anyways, Damien, you really should condone cheating. Sorry, let me take a sip of water. My throat is literally starting to trouble right now. You're really shouting condoning. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it sounds like something that I know that it's gonna be so bad. Condone cheating even with something that as simple as math homework. But you help me out with it. That's different. I help you with it, and I think you're getting something out of it. Like the answers. What I mean is, in comparison, Mia's just trying to be lazy, and she's only cheating herself. What's the issue then? What's the issue? Yeah, I get free soda. Someone you hate tricks herself into staying stupid, and everyone thinks they win. It's great. You scare me sometimes, Damien. I mean, it's not wrong. He has a point in there. So, yeah. I respect the man. I respect the man. The guy is literally a fucking genius. Guess I'll have to ask Ben what's going on if I see him later. In the meantime, Olivia's position only keeps getting more and more dure. I try to think of something to help her cheer up, but I keep coming up with that dead ends on just what could work here. There's gonna be something. I can't just leave her in such sore mood. Oh, how about that? Hey, so what's the deal with your phone background? Oh, you noticed? She flips her phone on and shows me the background. Ow, it's a little doodle of guts. Yeah, draw it up from the other day. Got the curves just right first try, so it's pretty cool. I'll bet. Is he with you today? Nah, I left him home. Hate to go, but it's midnight for me and I gotta be asleep. It's fine, don't worry. It's past midnight for me, so I get it. So have a good night! Okay, how often do you bring him? Not often. Maybe once or twice a semester, and even then, it's just when I'm bored. All the ones he was just in my hoodie when I left for school. Unexpected. It was. Here, I got some pics saved. The screen displays the small creature, sat atop the desk with its skinny tail plunged to its chest tightly. I don't know why, but he holds his tails like that all the time. I feel the limbs hovering behind me, their eyes lock onto the adorable fat creature on screen. I don't know who's whose, probably Liz, but Olivia's roll her eyes and swipes to the next picture of the cute pet, now in transparent bowl and looking confused. For the remaining minutes of lunch, we just sat huddled around Olivia's phone. Entranced by her sweet little rat, I did the most mundane things. Yet, got methods of doing them was way too undeniably cute. And that's what really got to us and made time fly faster than we could even notice. I blink a couple of times and stretch my arms and legs as I get up from my desk. Miss Brooklyn really knows how to make 40 minutes feel like 80. Well, at least it's time to practice painting for real, Wait, no, that kind of rub me into the Photoshop. Can practice painting. Can't get good at anything. Why is it every time I try to actually improve something like this happens? At this rate, I'll never get good enough to get a real following. I haven't gotten to actually have a whole afternoon to practice at all. Still, there's no way in hell I'm missing this. I ended up meeting with Ben and Ida Khan, right as I was looking into class. While our teachers made the assignment, internship, apprenticeship, well, he had made it all sound simple, it was still subjected to some paperwork. Something about liability waiver or something. You know, sorry, that's it again. You know, in case something happens to us, like a surprise attack by 5 teenagers in a multicolored spandex. I get that reference, and I get it so bad. And that's what hurts me, and that's why X actually makes me laugh at all. I wonder if that happens often. I'm not sure about that. We still feel the form out of the instructor give an overview of just what exactly Ben and I will be going. There's a few structures out here, save for one at the edge of the cliff. Ben steers one out of the cramped car with an armful telescoping black stands. I follow his example, unloading the vehicle. Alright, you two, you remember what you're doing tonight? Yes, sir. After we set up a photo station in the corner of the hall, we'll be taking turns walking the reception taking pictures of the guests. Perfect! I'll be with the wedding party the entire time. So if you need me, just look for the gaggle of similarly dressed women scratching and you will find me. He grins as he helps carry the last of the latest equipment from the truck. Remember, this is actual work, so be polite, be efficient, but most importantly, Ben and I sit upright at attention, ready for an order the teacher will give us. Have fun. But trust me, the clients will appreciate it more. Finally finished with the uploading, I inhale a mixed aroma of ocean and flowers. While I found the scent energizing, Ben seems to have the exact opposite reaction. His brows pitch together in a disgust as he tries to futility to fan away the air with one hand while covering his nose with the other. I think I'm going to be the sick one next with this weather. Least the view's great. That it is, yeah. Mr. Raidakan lends us so small garden from and into the reception hall. It's a spacious wedding tent adorned with all sorts of flora and high-end lighting keeping the place warm and lit. Okay, you guys know how to set up here. I'm going to get to business. Yes, sir. He leaves us stepping into the ongoing ceremony with a prime camera and tripod. Ben and I exchange a single glance before we both resign ourselves to the daunting task. First on the list is the telescopic stance of the camera. From the experience, it doesn't take us too long to get those in place. Next are the reflections and strobe lights, all packed in heavy cases that have to be held inside. Sorry about that. But the third case, I am already exhausted. Shit, I thought gym class would have prepared me for this. My phone buzzes. Might as well take a breather. Opening the notification, and the phone discover it's from Olivia. Hey Shades. Hi Olivia. You got service back? Oh, I lied about that. Grumpy face. Usually we can after school. What's up with that? I'm helping with him with a wedding photo shoot. You at a wedding? Did I can give you a better jacket for it? My jacket is cool enough. So where at? They said it was someplace called Clarkson Lookout on the way over. Wait, really? That place has a bunch of scenic views. If you have any good landscape shots, take one for me. Sure, if I get the time. No, do it now. Okay, I really like that little Roshi. I'm very sure she told that really quick. Cute and threatening messaging received. Jeez. Well, this is a good spot as any. The sun's starting to set, so it does make for some pretty nice atmosphere. Maybe Olia wants to paint another landscape. In the distance, I see a few sailboats and junks. Further beyond the privateer or two, the seas sure are crowded these days. I take the picture and send it over Olivia. Thanks. I can picture thanking me like that in reality. The thought alone of her doing something is so sweet a matter. Inko, these things weigh like 80 pounds. I'm not doing all the work. Oh, right. Let me carry a hang loose around my neck while assisting Ben with setting up the last of the standing reflections. Setting up means not only the cameras but a large chunk of incomplete decor prep, which meant carrying out loads and loads of heavy cases, loaded with strobes, reflectors, cloth sheets, and so many telescoping pole stands. Following his instructions, Ben had set up a red carpet path leading to a glamour shot station. And meanwhile, I was finishing, making sure the marked out spots within the room had the right combination of a flash, strobe, and or reflection. By the time our teacher had come back, I just placed the final light in position. As guests start to walking down Ben's handmade path, sorry about that, I skirt along the edge with my borrowed hidden camera. The DSLR's clicks are muted compared to the chattering guest, and while I think I managed to catch some decent shots, I'm just not really feeling it today. Is something wrong with me? And voila! Ben was having much easier time working at the makeshift studio we built into the corner. Couples would simply walk up and stand before the backdrop of the massive window to the cliffside and ocean. And Ben had the brilliant idea to not only set up Idakan's loaded camera, but also his own, so he captured the couples from two angles at once. She looked happy with each and every shot he took, and the people always chattered him up right after. And here I am, doing my best not to scold as I look over the blurry shoot I had messed up. Blurry because my hands are shaking. I guess I'm nervous. I noticed till now that my main messaging app had been going off. So, is it going well? Hardly. I think Ben's turning it into a competition. Are you winning? No, not really. Beating for me? That wasn't a real message. I tried to ignore my phone for now. I don't think anything will calm my nerves at this point. The feeling of anxiety only grows as time marches on. I can't seem to get any picture just right, and Ben zooming around as efficiently as he isn't helping. Well, that's not all. Olivia's messages are just throwing me off. Just break his flashing stick thingy, then his pics will be super dark. How out of date is Olivia to think we still use flashbangs? Or lock him in the bathroom or something. I don't think that's sportsmanlike or legal. Oh, I just remember I needed an art pick. Can you try shoving him into a wedding cake and taking a pic of him smashed on the floor? I need it for fun. I need it for news. That. Do it for me? Come on, that's just violent. Just barely within my thermal vision, I spot a perfect shot of another couple. The parents of the groom, I believe. There, that's a good chance. I try to borrow a camera. Look, I thought the viewfinder and see that the parents have already moved away and into another room. The camera slipped off my grip, but luckily the neck straps hold its safety against my chest. Okay, I need a break. I find an appropriate place to sneak outside and go around the building, slumming down against the brick ceiling. It's really twilight now. The ocean reflection of the sun is getting very close to meeting the real thing. My phone buzzes once more, and something in me jumps. It's not fear, though. Just wish I know what it was. Olivia sent me a video of guts running around a maze she put together using a cardboard and school supplies. When she comes out of the other end, she gives him a grab to bite into her palm. Ow. I was never really fond of rodents. But seeing Olivia's videos and little doodles is really starting to swipe me. There's something about seeing Olivia having such a strong bond with Guts and caring for him that warms my heart. It's hard to believe that this is the same girl that used to give me nothing but icy stares when I first met her. I'm glad she feels comfortable enough with me to let her take the fence down and be herself. As I continue snapping photos, my trek around the hall to find good photos of ops leads me to the stage where the DJ once was. Shame I didn't get any good shots of him while he was here. Maybe Ben got some decent pictures. Looking down the camera lens, I see that there's a gentleman sitting on the steps that led up to the stage, fishing off a cigarette. There's someone over on the steps, taking a deep drag of cigarette and blowing the smoke up towards the window. And a truly iconic display of suavity. Before I know it, I've taken several shots. He seems like he wants to be left alone, but he doesn't mind. Hey kid. Hey, it's a taxi man from Snood Game. again, if by any miracle the guys that are making Snood Game Encore are watching me, I totally don't think so. But if they do, I want to actually voice this guy. I'm very sure this guy is gonna fit my voice. Let's get my good side, will ya? Oh. I step closer, reading my camera setting and scrolling for an explanation. Sorry about that. I was unsure if you wanted the attention. It's alright. People say I got a kinda resting finch face. Look, I can't lie. I'm pretty exhausted, kid. Especially after I had to carry the new missus down the aisle all the way to the car. So this is the groom. So, you gonna take a photo or what? Oh, right, sorry. As I raise my camera, the groom takes a thinker-esque pose, taking a drag from his cigarette. After a few clicks and a couple of slight adjustments to my position, I believe I got some pretty good shots in there. There we are. The groom blows out a purple of smoke from his mouth before leaning over. He sees the captures. Smells like Vegas photo. I give the groom time to look each photo thoroughly before moving to the next one. These are pretty good, kid. Managed to make this mug of mine look halfway decent. He lets out a scratchy chuckle as he takes another puff of his cigarette before snuffing what little was left of the onto the floor. Thanks. Say, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing all the way over here? It's your big day, isn't it? As the groom lets out another plume, he's already begun to dig up another cigarette. Lighting this new cigar casually, he begins to inhale it. And keep inhaling. He holds up a finger as he continues inhaling until the cigarette is finished and he finally exhaling the stream of lung cancer slowly over the course of 30 seconds. That's what I call full commit on literally smoking. Sir? Course it is. Just having a little rest is all. I mean, this has been the happiest day of my life, but it's tiring as hell. The missus is certainly having fun, and yet in a few hours when we are in a no longer bachelor pad, I'll be listening to her as she moans about how sore she is. The groom lets out another plume of smoke, this time through his nostrils. But hey, if that's the price I gotta pay, holy matrimony and all that jazz. Definitely feels like the groom is laying it on and a bit thick to who is essentially a stranger for him. And yet, I can understand what he means. You know, you've been going around the whole reception snapping photos. Why don't you take a break too? He motions his hands to the nearby stage and an available seat. I settle myself on the stage to the groom, then fiddles with a small packet. Looking closer, it's a still sealed pack of cigarettes. Trent told me a bit about you, you know. Who? Your camera teacher, or whatever he's called at your school. Says you're a good kid and all, though a bit clueless. Hey! The groom lets out another guffaw as he cracks open the pack of six and plucks out a fresh cancer stick. His words, not mine. How do you know him? We know each other for ages. He actually helped me meet the missus. Funny how that works out. Whoa, Mr. Arkan was your wingman? Heh, always. I was getting how I told him that. I gave him a lift some field trip he had to chaperone. Sorry. Don't know why he couldn't take the school bus. But as soon as I got there, I met the rest of his co-workers, including my would-be wife. Their prick tricked me into also chaperoning too, saying I could use the time to get to know her better. Yes, maybe I should be asking him. Well, no, I can't. Can't what? Nothing important. How about they just tell you how to court a lady friend, right? Hey, no. Another one of his students. Your classmate, yeah? It's not like that. Ah, come on. I know you wanna talk about girls. That's always fun. Humor me a bit. She's just a good friend. The word stays bitter in my tongue for some reason. Sure, kid, sure. We got a few more minutes of quiet while Bright Scylla and her mates of murder fight over the pocket. I quickly glaze over it to see a woman twice my age welding falling chair like it was a battle axe. Yeah, I kinda see that as well sometimes in my life. Trent can't help you there, but I can. So this good friend of yours, what's she like? Well, it's a bit of a complicated story. Oh? I mean, When I first met her, she was very cynical and sarcastic. Well, she's still sarcastic, but in a lightheaded way. Even with friends, she was a little distant. But when she's painting or gushing about some franchise or obscure anime, there's this unashamed excitement and passion in it. I haven't met anyone with that kind of energy before. Once you get to know her, she's just nice, under it all. That everything? Well, yeah. I think she drew me carrying her once. Sorry, I can't whistle with my microphone. That's gonna mute my entire whistle. Well shot. He sliced the ring of his finger and holds up to me. You want this? Sounds like you need it more than me. Kidding, I'm kidding. But dang, sounds pretty cut and dry to me. Never had a crush before? Not on anyone I know personally. Your folks together? Yeah. They love each other too, huh? Yeah? Yeah, I guess they do. You guess? It's complicated. They're around so little I don't even know what their love looks like, how they interact. If they even love each other at all. They never told me their story, why they're together. Anything that would prepare me for the future was outsourced. As far back as I remember, whenever my parents weren't around, there was a screen nearby. And they weren't around often. I've always had a little electronic friend in my pocket telling me how great I was at everything. That's been my only help to get through life. All the best ways to have the best friendships, hobbies, romance. But it feels worthless now. I'm not prepared. I don't even know if what this is love. This guy seems to think so, though. He helped me out. I see him putting some words together now. Let me give you a little anecdote, kid. The girl finally lights a cigarette, so this time he's slow to put off it. See my beauty bride over there? He motions with the dull ember of his smoke to where the bridesmaids were still violently wrestling, and the bride acted as a referee. I'm not sure why, but that bride looks familiar. If it's the one that I think it is, I can't recall the name of the show. But yeah, it has this girl that actually has the voice of a man. Like a really bit of a man. I can't recall the name of the show, but if you guys know the one that I'm talking about, let me know. This is the one that actually reminds me of. I see her over there. And I know I love her. Yeah? Yep. Is that it? Yeah. Are you trying to give me a little push? Convince me I like this girl? You're the one who wanted that bite. There it is. I thought you were going to go on a bit more about love. Why the hell will I give a speech about love? I know what it is. You know what it is. But there's no groundbreaking advice that'll make everything make sense, and you don't need me to convince you. You're just looking for reasons to not believe that what's right in front of you. Oh. Break's over. Gotta run. The man gets up and dusting off his pants and flicking the cigarette butt into the trash. Hey, take some great freezers for me, will you? No more mopping. You're on the clock. He jogs into the crowd to meet up with his bride. My phone bustles in my pocket. What time? I reach into my pocket and pull my phone, squinting at the screen. And I read a notification from our group chat. Shoot. Do I have the time to be on my phone right now? Maybe I can talk to Damien about this. He's now Olivia for a while. But Olivia used to be friends, right? Will he be able to help? I should probably focus on what I'm here to do. Besides, I don't want to get the groom down. But this is Olivia we are talking about. I don't want to do anything without knowing as much as I can. Okay, I'm gonna save because I'm very sure this is an important decision. I'm not sure if this is an important decision. I shouldn't consult on Olivia. I need to focus on finish taking these photos. What should I do? I mean, this is important for me mostly because, again, it helps me to my career. But thinking about Olivia and if I should consult others about Olivia is also feels important. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't have any important choice on the story, so... You know what? I'm gonna go on my own thought. And I think I'm gonna do what I just came here to do, so... I save it for this reason. I'm not sure if I'm doing good or doing bad, but here it is. I need to focus on taking these photos. I can't afford to slack off right now. Besides, I made a promise to the groom, and I don't want to let him down. Or Mr. Redakan, for that matter. I silence my phone and slide into my jacket pocket, pushing off the wall and taking hold of my camera. Where should I even start? I think I have a few ideas. With the groom words still ringing in my ear, I found a second wind source. I can't really understand it. I feel like I'm already picking out prime shots from just scanning over the wall. While Ben has continued his more autonomous rapid-fire approaching with the staccato clicking of his snapshots, I've been sliding out a couples in their own moments just scattered through. I think some of them have even noticed it, seem to maneuver themselves out of the parasaur's view. Young man, over here! Another dino catches my attention, waving me to her table where she and her family are sitting. We need a good Christmas card photo, if you will be so kind. Of course, ma'am. The large group moved to one side of the table for me, smiling sincerely at my lens. The first shot seems perfect, but for their sake I make sure to take a couple extra. Thank you. Do you know how long this will take to be developed? The photo should be developed fairly quickly. We'll be sure everyone gets these photos at the end of the month. They smile and nod, letting me return to... Don't forget us! Yeah, give me a wave. My next client's pulling me aside to take shots of them in a scooted order. And after that, some of the bridesmaids grab me to take shots for them. It is long before even some of the servers are wanting pictures of themselves, posing in front of decorations. Somehow I'm able to squeeze my way out of the mayhem and make my way towards to the back of the venue in order to get some much needed fresh air. Shortly after, I noticed Ben doing the same thing, nothing he managed to do so far more graceful by tucking his way out of the whatever request the wedding goers have for him. Makes me wish I was better at communicating and asserting myself in these kind of situations. Ben takes notice of me and approached at very casual pace, with no one else seemed taking notice of him. Taking a breather? I just give him a nod of my head, causing him to smile and adjust his glasses with his index finger. Well, the wedding almost finished, so there's worst of the workload behind us. That was good. Ben checks his phone. 8 hours? Jeez. Man, yeah, my legs are starting to hurt. You're telling me you don't even have a tail. How do you think I feel? His sight together. It's the first bit of silence we had in a while. Across the rooms, the bride slumped into a chair, trying to kick her heels off. The groom sees and shrugs a bit, smirking. So, how are you feeling about the pictures you've taken? I think I'm pretty confident on mine. Once you have the right equipment, it's just a matter of socializing right and getting the right shots for these sort of events. I'm satisfied. You? Honestly, I'm not sure. It's been taking all these pictures right, but it's like something's missing. Missing? You make it sound like some grand art thing. I know. Back across the room, the bride motions to her new husband. It looks like it's the time of the night for him to carry her out of in his arms like all the movies. She probably is not expecting those sick moves to position her in his back like a child. He looks to himself while she bows slowly and holds into his lair to keep balance. Ah, look at that! The taxi man is literally carrying his wife like that. That literally suits this guy. I'm very sure of that. It looks juvenile, honestly, as the bride taps off the exhausted groom's head with the balled-out fist. But he's laughing. A laugh so infectious that her pot is replaced with a delightful jiggles of her own when he finally catches her hand in his and just holds it. Once again, they're talking and the bride is melting into putty at his quiet words. For how menial it is and how crude that guy was earlier. That's understanding and genuine playfulness between them. Without a thought, I'm already looking through the viewfinder and making the focus adjustments for the perfect shot. The shot is cheesy but sincere. They both look beyond exhausted, the clothes showing the wear and tear of the light, and their body language screaming their need for sleep. And also the smiles they have as they try to look at each other in their awkward positions speak metric volumes of just how happy they are after it all. Why did you do that? Huh? Do what? You took a picture just now. Did I? When did my finger get placed over the shutter button? I guess I did. I checked the new entry in the camera roll. Careful, that is an easy way to waste a lot of memory. Should probably just delete it. Delete it? Huh. I think it'll be fine. I actually got a good feeling about it. It seems pretty natural, you know? Ben rolled his eyes. If you say so. Before the Parasaurus turns to go back to his assembly line photo taking and grabbing his shoulder. By the way, Ben. Mia stopped by our lunch table earlier today to complain to Olivia. Oh boy. Say you were trying to call her, but was upset she wasn't picking up. I don't want to pry into your personal business, but are you two up on bad terms? Huh? What are you talking about? What? I haven't spoken to Olivia in ages. Huh. I thought you were about gossiping, Pinko. Sorry, Alright, you boys. Ready to pack up? Pray all night, huh? Our teacher looks at her as he steps up to us. His wings are dragging on the floor, and he is propping himself up with one of the light stands we brought. Despite his exhaustion, he grinding wildly. Good to enjoy your first work experience. Oh, absolutely, Mr. Edekan. I managed to load up both of the memory cards you gave me too. And I even managed to try out different kinds of lenses you had brought. Good to hear, Ben. What about you, Inko? Well, if I'm being honest with you, it took a while for me again. Well, I suppose it's a thug order to start with. So many things to account for, and... no, I mean that I didn't really get many good shots till the end, Mr. Edekan. I didn't even finish the first card you gave me. I see. Well, when we go through the next week, I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, definitely. The groom saunters up with a huge grin on his face, sliding an arm around our teacher's shoulders. I can't wait to see this. Edekan straightens up and shrugs off the arms, turning to the newly married man. You'll see them when you see them. My team still needs to go through all the pictures and weed out of the chaff. Come on, T. Can you give your body a preview or something? Edekan sighs a bit. Hey, it's just precisely. Ben, could you go fetch the laptop and card reader? Yes, sir. Inko, while he's doing that, can you start packing up everything into the truck? Sure thing, Mr. Edekan. Before I turn away to start, the tired Tero takes the camera from me. We can sit at that table over there. The two older men head up, leaving Ben and I to go start packing everything up. While Ben and I are busy dismantling the multitude of standing flashes and lamps over the bridge, the groom and Mr. Edekan sits on the clear of the table with a laptop before them. I can't really make out what they're saying, but I can find off tail base on a way that the three switch between quiet focused and laughing loudly. By the time the back of the car is loaded up, the last of the wedding party has departed. Nothing left to do, Ben and I later it behind the group. Yeah, this came out pretty damn great. Thanks again for... Hello, what is this? The laptop displays the last picture I took, somewhat unintentionally. He scans the photo with a critical eye. He nods and chuckles with approval. Okay, kid, good job! Be sure to print this one for me, Trent. I'm gonna put it in my wallet. Sure. Despite how lackluster his compliment is, I can't help but feel proud of my work. It's been a while since I felt like this. Either way, it's not long before we climb into the car and begin our journey back to the school. I settle into rhythmic motions of the car as it glides along the road. The cityscape of Vocadero Bluff passes by, and I can't help but admire it. The mood is quickly killed, however, as Ben calls certain Red Skull girl. The scarine lovely Dobby talks makes my heart hurt, and I can guess by his expression that Edekan feels the same way. He changed the subject by asking if my parents can pick me up. Looks like I'll be taking a late night metro home. Still, I have fun today. I bring out on my own phone, noticing the half-dozen messages Olivia had sent me while I was busy. Okay, let's see. Super dark. Oh, lock him in the bathroom. I don't remember. Oh, I just remember I need another pick. Can you try shoving him into a wedding cake? Ah, okay, that's another thing. I need it for use that. Do it for me. Are you winning yet? Better be. God bets me some sunflower pet seeds that Ben will win. While there were more messages, that one in particular had me thinking. I mean, it wasn't a competition to begin with. There's also the fact that the groom hadn't complimented any of Ben's shots, so... Collect your winnings, Olivia. I really like that emote. That's a... I think we make the gator happy. Good job, agent. You deserve a reward for your hard work. Reward? What kind of... Oh my. Well, she really... She knows that I'm with Ben and Aylakan. The interior of the car feels a few degrees warmer and as I await with the bated breath. Now, I'm very sure you're overthinking things. I'm very sure. Inko, you okay? Your breathing is pretty hard. Fine, perfectly fine, just car sick. I make sure there is absolutely no way anyone expect me can view my screen. As extra protection, I dim the brightness of the point that only I be able to see that thing in the darkness of the car. Finally, a little text comes through. I hold my breath before opening my eyes to see. Yeah, I knew he was overreacting. Come on, it's Olivia we're talking about. He's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that. Right. Loading image. Mr. Anakin, I think it's about to vomit. Not in here. In hindsight, I should seen that coming. She is I'm in love with her at all. Damn my hormones. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna keep using the empty slots to literally save the interactions in case that I get a bad ending. So yeah, I totally need to do that. It's my whole it's because of my whole mentality to actually use one slot to actually make one game, then another slot to actually do another game. That's my whole mentality. Because if I mess up, that's my whole mentality. If I mess up, I have to deal with it. The life doesn't have a reset button, and of course my gameplay also doesn't have it. That's my whole mentality, unfortunately. So yeah, I have to get used to that. But anyway, I'm gonna call the stream for today. We actually did pretty 2 solid hours, so I think it's a really good way to actually call it. We make a lot, not a lot of progress, but we did the next chapter, I guess. Yeah, well, let's call it like that. The next chapter. So anyway, can I raise someone? No, nobody is actually streaming right now, so okay. No race for tonight. And again, remember to actually find me on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Over there, I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna play the next Thursdays. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna stream, mostly because I have to stay with family because of the Easter. So yeah, not stream tomorrow at night. So yeah. And then next Thursday, we're gonna start playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, because I also want to play that one. So yeah, we're gonna start playing that one for Thursdays. And we will see if I can actually keep playing these ones on Saturdays, because I want to finish this one. So anyway, we're gonna see what will happen after this. Next week we're gonna continue playing, next Saturday, of course. So this is the end of the stream. I hope you guys have a blast, because I always have a blast. And remember, be safe out there, and have a good night. See you next time, amigos!